is this my push to get out there and start the business that I always wanted to start? So let me give my opinion on that. And I look at that two different ways. One way is it depends. It depends on where you are in your life. Your income. Do you have another income that you can, like for me, I was constantly building my business as I was working. And so I was able to pivot into my business. This happened. I was able to just pivot and begin to grow that because now I don't have a 9 to 5, I have more time to put into it. So I have been since March, I've gone to conferences, I've taken coaching classes. I have more scheduled to take, to take. I've done a lot of work in really defining, getting clarity about what is my business? What do I really do? And what do I want to do? Where am I going? What's my goal? I set, weekly goals. Even daily goals. I set daily goals, weekly goals. I set monthly goals, and then even semi-annual and annual goals. And every day I look at those goals and I see where I'm at with, progress. Is this, sometimes you got to stop and think, well, is this where God, is this where God has put me? Is it time for me? Is this my push to get out there and start the business that I always wanted to start? Or is this time for me to pivot into my purpose? Um, how determined are you to make it work? Um, are you willing to get up every day just as if you've got a job? Are you willing to get up every day and do the work? It's a lot of work. And you got to be determined to do that on a daily basis. The thing that I found is that the relief for me was I could make the decisions. I was my own boss. I am my own boss at this point. And I had to think about that when this happened to me back in March. It's like, I'm my own boss. I make the decisions. I just determine, what time I start working. I determine how much work I want to get done. For me,